issue with some grants.
Mr. Chairman? I'm sorry, I can't hear a thing.
Can you,
Yep.
go? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Mr. Chairman, I'm just,
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. My apologies.
Did you have a question?
No, I just couldn't hear.
Oh, all right, well. Dwindling, it should be better.
Thank you.
Well, it looks like under the sheriff is, a lot of it has to do with, the courts being in stall mode. Is that a good way to put it?
I don't know, what are you referencing to?
Well, you know, the grant for 10,000 didn't come in.
Well, no, that's unanticipated grants, so we apply for grants as
Yeah.
the year comes out, so,
But the other parts that are showing shortfalls are the, you know, the sheriff fees, court security, outside detail, you know,
so court security, the expense is weighed out by the revenue. So there's always gonna be a little bit of a difference because we don't get reimbursed fully from the state. But you can see that if we haven't billed out for it, then we're not gonna receive the revenue. So because the courts were shut down, we were a little more responsive to how many people we employed. So the revenue and the expense will be down.
Okay.
Grants, of course, will be down if we didn't, you know, that's another, as much as we spend out is how much we get back on most of our grants. And was there any other area? Oh, court fees.
Are you satisfied with that, Representative?
Court fees are only as good as the paperwork that we receive in. So if we're not getting paperwork in to serve, then we have no revenue to support that.
So that would have to do with the court shutdown and everything else. So it all ties.
Yes,
together.
I mean, there was, if you look at the moratorium that was put in place, we didn't do evictions for a period of time. So that alone, the eviction processes that we would normally serve were not being served because we weren't allowed to. The courts were ordered not to. So, yeah, there was
But
some
like
of
you
that.
said, that also shows in your expenses
Right.
because you've adjusted staff to.
Well, I won't necessarily say adjusted staff because we do have other business other than just serving paperwork. So
Right.
we employ them doing other things, serving warrants, transports, trainings, all the other things that we would normally do.
Any other comments on governance? Okay, move on to. County convention. We're gonna have an issue with county convention.
Are we on the expense side now?
We've,
Right, expenses?
yes, right. I mean, the revenues are what they are. But we approved spending some legal fees for the investigative committee. I believe that was 5,000.
Yes.
And then tonight up to 20,000. How soon this is all going to come into play, anyone's guess. But
Wait.
2-7.
we need to consider possibility of a transfer to the delegation. We feel the need to do that tonight. I mean, we are at the midway through November.
So you're 2-74. It's blocking somebody that wants
All right, we'll take a brief recess.
Okay.
Recess.
Thanks.
Recess.
Sorry to mess you up. Just bring the ticket in that my deputy left for you. I'll rip it up.
Well, I figured that's the county commissioner's parking spots. I figured, they were gonna be here as long as me.
He'll be ready.
He's already filed it here, so, and it's already.
Thank you.
Quarrels.
So- Because we'll be meeting in December.
Attorney Livernois,
Yes, sir.
take down that vote no sign.
I beg your pardon?
That's right. I got it.
Sure,
We wouldn't want to get ideas.
sure.
Unless you want that to be applicable to your request.
No, it has nothing to do with me. Thank you.
Sure.
And just so the sheriff knows, we finally found the bill for the detail at the Gunstock event. It's gonna be paid this week.
Oh, nice. I guess I'll stop that civil process.
Right. Have to hire a lawyer to defend that now.
Yeah, right.
Jack, while we're in the recess here, I wonder, it looks like our meeting fees for the delegation is going to be running pretty close to the end of the year. If we have approximately, spending for a delegation meeting, meeting fees, almost all of that. In fact, we may have spent that tonight.